आपकी खूबसूरत आंखों में समा सकता हूँ? क्या मैं अंदर आ सकता हूँ?
Hi. Greetings from Lax. Welcome each one of you for yet another episode of This Day That Year. And today I will be talking about a movie which was released exactly 55 years ago. That is on 14th of August 1970. This film, you can see in the background the actor and the main actors. I'm sure you won't be able to see them clearly. This was a movie called Mahal, starring Devanand, Asha Parekh, and many others. Like Farida Jalal was there, for instance, and of course David Sapru, Rajan Haksar, and ones like that. A movie which was actually, a trivia bit, if I would say, is that it was ready to be released in 1969, but it took a whole lot of time and there were delays. Finally, it got released on 14th of August 1970. So I don't know what was the exact reason, because at least the censors had certified it in the year 1969 itself, but it has taken the entire 7-8 months to pick the cinema halls. So that movie was produced by I think Mahipotri Shah, and the director was Shankar Mukherjee, who had earlier made, subsequently made Banarasi Babu and Farrar. But earlier also he had made quite a few movies, who had directed quite a few movies. So this was a movie which was an average grosser. It had a good star cast with star value, I must say, Devanand and Asha Parekh. But somehow the movie did not live to the expectations with respect to audience. So it was, in my personal view, it was not a hit. Though Wiki and other people, IMDb and all are claiming that it was a money spinner or a big hit and stuff like that, which I'm not in agreement with, because I have seen it not do well in Mumbai. So all I can say is that it was some kind of a suspense thriller kind of a movie, which did not live to the expectations of at least me and quite a few others. Well, I must also add, I will actually hasten to add that I had not seen this movie as soon as it was released, because I was in class 9th and 10th at that time, 10th standard, 10th to 11th I was going. August 70 means I was in class 11th. But seeing movies and now not having money was the norm. We used to see movies only during vacations. So this was one movie which released in August and did not last till Diwali vacation for us to see. So I didn't have a chance to see this movie, but was very keen in terms of following as to what is happening to the movie. And all I can say is it had some good songs by Kalyandi Anandji, excellent numbers, and there was one seductive number picturized on Farida Jalal, in which Devanand also spoke quite a bit in that song. I think what is it? The song अपनी महफिल में आप बुला सकते हैं आप, something like that Devanand would say. Then आइए आपका का हमें इंतजार आना था आ गए. This was a song. In between Devanand would speak, अपनी महफिल में जिसे चाहे बुला सकती हैं आप, भला चाहे या बुरा चाहे. In his own inimitable style, Devanand used to speak in that song. Each song was a big hit. My childhood memory is of one of our neighbors whom we used to address as Chintya. His name was Arun, but there were multiple Aruns in the area. One was a big Arun, so he was a Bada Arun, this was a Chintya Arun. Chintya Arun had the habit of pulling fast ones when it comes to movies and stuff like that. Ki yaar maine dekh liya, yaar I know Devanand, I have met him. He's that kind of a guy. Imagine all this he used to do in 70s. He has seen Hema Malini shoot for Andaz those days. That is what he claimed. But a lot of gas in it. So one particular evening, the movie had released on 14th, 15th, and 16th was the Sunday when we were in our usual evening walk. So at that time, I recall this Chintia, who was a couple of years senior to us and going to college those days, he said that I am going to see this movie tomorrow. I'll bunk college and go. And me and my good friend Bedi said that, my God, Hamara Nasib kab khulega? When will we go to college? When will we grow up to see movies like this? But no such luck, at least at that point. But sometime in 1973, when both of us were in college, that is me and my good friend Bedi, and I was earning. I started earning at the age of 17, so I could cover up this limitation of money, which I struggled from the age of say probably 10 when we were interested in seeing movies. 10 to 17, 7 years of struggle, and finally at 17 I could see movies at my will. And this was one movie we saw and we felt it was not all that bad. Why did it fail this way? No clear answer. But it was a failure, it didn't do well. Now, so some of the songs that stayed with us is ये दुनिया वाले पूछेंगे मुलाकात हुई क्या बात हुई ये बात किसी से ना कहना. This was a duet which was picturized on the lead couple. Then there was this हम तुझे ढूंढते हैं. There was a Qawwali by Mohammad Rafi on Devanand. That was a fantastic one. तूने सूरज छुपाई जब किरण मुस्कुराई, something like that. दिल का पत्ता. I'm so sorry, I'm not getting it right. But तूने सूरज छुपाई जब किरण मुस्कुराई चांद से तेरे घर का हम पता पूछ लेंगे हम तुम्हें ढूंढ लेंगे हम तुम्हें ढूंढ लेंगे. This was a hit song which was Mohammad Rafi on Devanand. And another lovely duet was आँखों आँखों में हम तुम हो गए दीवाने बातों बातों में ये देखा. This was another hit song. And of course, not to forget another song, out of context I'm going to say something here. This song is तू क्या जाने दिन रात हम जीते हैं वो तेरा नाम लेकर वो तेरा नाम लेकर. So this was a song which appealed to me and my late brother. We used to love this song, and that was the era we used to normally call our dad as Appa. But somehow after seeing some of these movies like Beiman and all, we started, like Prem Chopra used to call Premnath, hey daddy, this is very nonsense. This is how he used to speak. So we used to love this particular accent of Prem Chopra, and then we used to also use the lyrics of this particular song, Tu Kya Jane Din Raat. Like we would tell our dad, hey, Tu Kya Jane Din Raat, hum jeete hain daddy, hey, tera naam lekar, hey, tera naam lekar. That was absolutely foolish and stupid stuff, but something that we enjoyed, and my dad, he was such a sport, he used to just laugh it off and enjoy with us. So this was the movie where Devanand is forced to play an imposter because he has to, take, he's limited, in terms of money and all, he has got some limitations. He needs to earn quick money, and then somehow Devanand in those days used to go to these casinos and play cards and play rummy or whatever, teen patta, do patta, whatever. He used to do all that in quite a few movies that released in the 70s. So this was some kind of a trivia I was feeling. Also, this was there was this hotel Mount Everest where in Darjeeling Devanand was shown as staying in this movie, and that is where a lot of things happened. There was a damage to that hotel after the movie was done and dusted. So all I can conclude is that a movie that should have done much better did not do so much. I recall it was vaguely saying that 10th and last week or something like that. So means it didn't even do 100 days of run. So overall, movie did not meet the expectations of the people, and I would still love to see the movie because recently I saw on OTT this movie on 26th of September, which happens to be Devanand's birthday. So I was all by myself in my daughter's place. I said, okay, let me go. I was going through the OTT, what are the movies available, and I found Mahal was available. I said, ठीक है, tribute to Devanand. Said, great, great actor, what a legend he has been. He lived, he was always young, evergreen Devanand. And today happens to be Shammi Kapoor's Punyatithi, and all these are great stalwarts, and we were very fortunate to see those movies made which the current generation cannot really think of. We have lived that era. So that is what I would like to conclude this particular session with. So thank you very much. So that is, we'll see you tomorrow with the next movie that is going to be talked about is none other than the movie that completes 50 years tomorrow, Sholay. So I'll see you tomorrow for Sholay. That's all I have to say today. Thank you very much for being there. Bye bye. Good day.
साथ बादे सबा के मस्त खाली खटा के जाएंगे हम चमन में हुस्न की अंजुमन में अपना दिल बुलबुलों सा तेरा चेहरा गुलों सा गुल से तेरी गली का हम पता पूछ लेंगे